Is this the police department? Yeah, I needed 2 FOIA request forms, and I'm going to find out how I need to file an officer complaint.
Okay, what kind of complaint?
Like a misconduct complaint.
Okay, against an officer?
Yeah.
Okay. We no longer dispatch for a police department. If you pick up that phone there, it'll bring directly to dispatch.
Uh-huh.
They'll ask for your name and your information, and they'll make a ticket, and then you'll get an officer or something to help you.
And if I wanted to remain anonymous, so will they...
Yeah, just tell them down the phone.
Okay, and also, I don't know if I should bring that to you or them, but the laptops in the squad cars are currently open, and 2 of them, with what appears to be a cat or something maybe, in full view. So they might want to think about closing it, just privacy. And also the American flag needs some loving.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should tell you or tell them or...
Okay, I can pass the message on. You said you had 2 of them?
Yes, ma'am.
We have a form here that you can fill out. You don't have to use our form. You can use your own form. You can write it up however you want.
Cool.
We'll accept the FOIA request by email or by fax or in written. Just we won't do it verbal. So if you want to use our form,
You
use
won't
our
do it.
forms.
Okay. And I don't have to identify on these either, as long as I like give them an email or something to contact.
I'm the FOIA officer here, so at a minimum, you just need to give me some kind of information to be able to get hold of you to let you know it's done, or just come back in 5 days, your choice.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. What was your name?
Wendy Flowers.
Wendy, thank you.
And if you want to speak to an officer about a complaint, as I said, we don't dispatch here anymore. The sheriff's office does, so just go and pick up the phone.
Okay, and do you guys have like just a form I could take and bring back and talk to them?
All right, everyone, welcome back. Today's story takes us inside a shocking encounter that highlights why public confidence in law enforcement continues to erode when power is placed above accountability. What begins as a routine visit to a local police department quickly spirals into an unexpected confrontation. A woman simply walks in to submit a Lawful Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, request and inquire about filing a misconduct complaint. Rights every citizen is entitled to exercise. At first, everything appears professional. The clerk, Wendy, politely answers her questions, explains the process, and the interaction seems headed to a routine conclusion. Then, without warning, the police chief emerges from the back, and an entire atmosphere changes in an instant. His aggressive tone, commanding presence, and confrontational attitude transform an ordinary public records request into a tense power struggle, setting the stage for an encounter that raises serious questions about transparency, accountability, and the proper role of public officials.
For officer complaint one?
I think we do. Hold on just a second.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, turn it off, please,
Why?
because I don't want to be on camera.
And what's your name? Why are you approaching me?
What can I do for you, ma'am?
Did I not tell her what I needed? What is your name, sir?
Ma'am, what can I do for you?
I already discussed it with her.
And she came to me, I'm her supervisor. What can I
And
do
what'd
for
she
you?
say? Why are you aggressive? What's your name?
Who's
Can you
aggressive?
identify?
My name's Chief James Bianchi.
You're the chief?
Yes, I am.
Can you please step back?
No, please turn the camera off.
Without your mask, you need to step back.
No, I do not. There's no law that says I have to.
You're the chief and you're behaving this way. Look, if
With
I
my
reached
hands
out, I
up.
would touch you.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Not with my hands in my pocket. What can I do for
Okay,
you?
I'm backing up and I'm asking you not to step
What can I do for
closer.
you?
Stop stepping closer to
What
me.
can I do for you, miss?
Did she tell you what I was here for?
She said.
Can I speak to you? I don't want to speak to him. He's being aggressive with me.
Sergeant, Sergeant, still there.
Well, I'm requesting to speak to somebody that's not you.
Well, I'm it. I'm as high as you get here. What can I do?
That's a shame.
Okay.
Why have you been aggressive with? She didn't tell you what I'm here for. I'm here
FOIA
conducting
request.
business.
A FOIA request. What was your
And
FOIA
what
request?
else?
And you want to?
What else? You're trying to intimidate me because I had an officer complaint.
Can I?
I had an
answer
officer
your question?
complaint.
And that's what I'm here for. What is the officer complaint?
It doesn't. I'm not telling you. You've been aggressive with me since the
Okay.
beginning. I want
Ma'am,
a
I am the chief
form.
of police.
Can I have the
There is
form?
not a form.
You don't have a form.
No, it is
You're
not.
not required to have a form in Illinois.
No, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Correct. There
Since
is no
when?
form. There is no form.
Well, I need to complain to somebody that's not you because now I also have a complaint.
The woman remains calm and composed, repeatedly explaining that she is simply there to submit a complaint and file a lawful public records request. Rather than responding with professionalism, the chief immediately turns the encounter into a confrontation. Instead of respecting her personal space or addressing her concerns, he moves closer ignores her boundaries, and demands that she stop recording. Even though she is standing in a public lobby where recording is generally protected, provided it does not violate applicable laws or interfere with official duties. Within moments, the atmosphere shifts from routine to deeply uncomfortable. As the tension rises, she calmly steps back and respectfully asks him to keep his distance, but his response only becomes more forceful. Rather than promoting transparency or resolving the situation, he relies on commands, intimidation, and displays of authority in an apparent attempt to control the encounter. What should have been a straightforward public service interaction quickly transforms into a powerful example of how professionalism can give way to conflict when authority is exercised without restraint or respect.
Very good. Give me your name and phone.
I don't have to identify by law.
Can I get a pad of paper, please?
I don't have to identify. Can you pronounce your last name for me? And don't ever come up at me like that. Shame on you. You're the chief. Wendy treated me with respect, at least. You don't like cameras in here, do you?
I got a camera going on in the building.
Well, then what's your problem? You told me to shut mine off. What's your problem? You try to intimidate me.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
What's this for? For what?
You can call and make an appointment with a sergeant.
Oh, excellent.
Have a nice day.
I need a pen, sir, so I can fill out this for you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Supply pens. You have
That's fine. You don't supply pens? Can I have your last name, sir? Can you identify?
My name is... Have a nice day. I've said it twice already.
Have a nice... You said you were the chief. I know that makes your balls feel heavy, but, no.
Okay, have a nice day, man.
Wendy, may I have a pen, please?
Have a nice day.
I'm conducting my business. You need to get away from me. Don't ever step up on me again. Shame on you for being the leader of this department, acting the way you are. I'm here to file an officer complaint, and you're trying to intimidate me. You're trying to intimidate me.
I'm here to take you to your office and take your complaint.
She told, I don't want to be near you. The second you came out that door, what'd you do? What'd you do? You escalated it, didn't you? I was kind to her, wasn't I?
Calmly questions the chief's conduct and asks him to identify himself by providing his name and badge number. Instead of de-escalating the situation, his response grows even more dismissive. He insists that no complaint forms are necessary, brushes aside her concerns, and treats her less like a citizen seeking assistance and more like an inconvenience. The contrast is impossible to ignore. Rather than using his position to encourage transparency and public trust, his actions create the appearance of avoiding accountability. Meanwhile, the woman refuses to match his tone or lose her composure. She continues speaking respectfully but firmly, reminding everyone watching that real accountability begins when public officials are willing to answer reasonable questions and treat every citizen with fairness and respect. Throughout the encounter, her calm determination stands in sharp contrast to the escalating tension, proving that confidence, patience, and knowledge of your rights can often speak louder than authority alone.
No, she told me to use this phone. I'm going to use the phone. Actually, come here. I want to show you some problems I got. All right, come here. Come on.
So
Mr. Chief, come here.
Well, are we going to continue with your complaint?
No. Oh, that's separate. I'm not complaining to you. I refuse to complain to you.
Okay.
I want you to look at your American flag.
What about it?
Look at it and tell me if you think it should be tattered that way and displayed. That's something I brought up to her in a professional, kind way.
Okay, very nice.
All right, and why is the cabs open on the computers, on the squads?
Why are they what?
Your laptops and the squads are open.
What does that have to do with anything?
You guys are supposed to create the privacy. Couldn't there, a lot of times, isn't there personal info that everybody shouldn't be seeing, maybe only you guys?
It's password protected.
It's not, you're telling me there's no words across the screens right now.
I don't know.
They're open. 2 squads right now. And I also came in and reported that. Okay. All right, I'm trying to protect the citizens, and apparently we need to protect them from you. Why did you come at me the way you did? I want you to explain yourself right now. Explain yourself. You came at me that way. Okay, do your business. I'm trying to finish mine. I need to read through my FOIAs, and she told me that you might have a complaint form. Do you have one or not?
I told you we don't. We do personal interviews.
Oh yeah, by you? Who the fuck would complain to you? You're a disgrace, dude. I know plenty of chiefs of police, and you're the worst fucking one. Worst one to ever approach me, ever. Shame on you. Okay, have a good one. I'm trying to conduct my business. Stop following me around.
I'm not.
She told me to use the phone.
Have a nice day.
She told me to use the phone.
File a complaint.
You know what's sad?
Would think to kill no one. But have a nice day.
You know what's sad? How long have you been chief?
Have a nice day.
You're a brand new chief, ain't you?
Have a nice day.
Are you a brand new chief this year?
Have a nice day.
Were you disappointed?
Have a nice day.
Okay, then leave me alone while I conduct my business.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
As the encounter continues, the tension only grows. The chief refuses to provide the woman with a pen, claiming the department doesn't supply them, while his dismissive attitude and remarks in front of staff make the situation increasingly uncomfortable. What should have been a routine interaction begins to look less like public service and more like an unnecessary display of authority. Remaining composed, the woman points out that the department, its resources, and its operations are funded by taxpayers and exist to serve the public. Her message is simple. Citizens seeking assistance should be treated with professionalism and respect, not as though they are unwelcome. Instead of helping resolve the matter, the chief continues following her through the lobby, staying close as she records and creating an atmosphere that feels increasingly confrontational. By this stage, the dispute appears to have shifted beyond the original complaint, becoming a struggle over control rather than communication. The contrast is striking. While the woman remains calm and focused on exercising her rights, the interaction serves as a reminder that public trust is strengthened not through displays of power, but through transparency, restraint, and respectful treatment of every citizen.
Is there a reason you're trying to intimidate me out of filing my complaint?
I don't know. I like to take.
I need a pen over there so I can fill out something.
We'll get a pen.
I don't need to. The public funds those pens. Did you pay for them?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah? Do you have a ring on?
Yes, I did. I've got my own pen.
Oh, you funded that pen? Oh yeah, and who gave you your salary? The people.
Okay.
Correct?
Man, you have a nice day.
Shame on you. You're a disgrace, dude. You truly are. What kind of small man syndrome do you got? All 3 inches of nothing, bro. Come on. Get away from me. Please get away from me, because you are raising this issue for no reason when I was being nothing but kind to your Wendy. Is that not correct?
Have a nice day.
Why are you abusing me? Why did you ask the sergeant to leave? Can I speak to the sergeant and file my complaint, sir? I need to speak to the sergeant.
You can call.
I can come at my will. You don't know how serious my complaint is, do you? You don't know if it's something very bad or not. You have no idea. Then why'd you tell me to get out? Multiple times. Why did you? No, shame. Get away from me, dude. You walked up on me, and even after I asked you to step back, you walked up on me more.
I would very much like to.
I want you to get away from me. I'm done speaking to you.
Take your complaint.
I'm done speaking to you.
You can call.
No,
set up an appointment
don't
with
speak
the
to me.
sergeant.
I'm not doing that. I'm here now.
Okay. Well, the sergeant's busy.
She told me to pick up that phone, and then you came out here abusing me.
Pick up the phone.
No, fuck you.
Pick up the phone.
I don't want to go near you. Are you going to get away? Go away so I can use the phone. You're standing. Look how close he's standing to that, guys. He is about 2 foot away. He won't let me use the pen. Will not let me use the pen that's funded by the public tax dollars.
Have a nice day.
You fucking idiot. Shame on you, dude. You're going to lose your job one of these days. You know what? Last sheriff I told that to, guess what? He's not the sheriff anymore.
As the encounter unfolds, the woman's frustration becomes impossible to ignore. Yet she never loses her composure. She repeatedly asks a straightforward question. Why is she being discouraged from filing a lawful complaint when every citizen has a right to do so? Rather than addressing her concerns directly, the chief responds with dismissive remarks and attempts to end the conversation without providing meaningful answers. Instead of engaging in professional dialogue, he appears to rely on deflection, leaving important questions unresolved. Refusing to let the issue be brushed aside, the woman carefully draws attention to details around the department that she believes reflect a lack of professionalism, including a damaged flag and visible computer screens that she argues raise concerns about workplace standards and the handling of sensitive information. Each observation is delivered calmly, deliberately, and with confidence, shifting the focus away from emotion and back to accountability. By this stage, the encounter is no longer just about her own complaint. It has become a broader discussion about transparency, public trust, and the standards citizens expect from public institutions. Whether viewers agree with every conclusion or not, the exchange serves as a powerful reminder that accountability is strengthened when public officials respond to legitimate concerns with openness, professionalism, and respect rather than dismissal.
Want to know why? Because you're doing the same shit. You're fucking ballsy. You know that? You ain't married, are you? Oh, yeah. Your poor wife. Poor thing. Why don't you guys clean up your fucking nasty lobby instead of harassing me? Why don't you fucking go take care of your American flag that's all tore up? Or that one. Look how proudly you present that one. I've already shown my camera. Look how proud you present that. Are you ashamed of yourself or what? Did you serve in the United States military? I can tell you didn't. Fuck you, dude. You're a fucking disgrace to everybody that's fought for our country and every good officer out there. We got good officers getting killed and hurt all the time because of fucking punks like you, and you're the leader of this department. You came out to me like that? Are you serious? You could have came out saying, hey, I'm the chief, blah, blah, blah. I still don't know how to say your last name. And all this, what's your complaint about? Remember, but you couldn't. You couldn't do it, could you? Why? If you treat me this way, no, damn well you got a bunch of domestic abuse going on at home, and someone should investigate you. Now get the fuck away from me and stop trying to intimidate me. Oh. Actually, First Insurance Group, just so you guys know, never give this place a pen ever again in your life. This is what he does with it. Do you think First Insurance Group thought you were going to not allow the people to use that? Do you think that? Do you think they expected you to act with integrity? When did you take your oath? When did you take your oath? You took an oath to the Constitution of the United States, did you not? To serve and protect? To be a man of the people and fucking actually enforce laws? But you come out here because I had nothing more than an officer complaint. And I was kind to her, and you come out trying to tell me I can't be in here video recording. Are you fucking nuts? You don't know the law.
By this stage, the confrontation reaches its most intense moment. The chief's frustration becomes increasingly visible as the conversation grows more heated, and the atmosphere shifts further away from professionalism expected in a public office. Yet despite the rising tension, the woman remains composed. She never raises her voice or loses control, choosing instead to respond with calm, direct criticism of what she believes is unacceptable conduct from a public official. She argues that authority should be measured by integrity, accountability, and respect for people, not by intimidation or personal attacks. Her message is clear. A badge represents a commitment to public service, and every interaction either strengthens or weakens the trust between law enforcement and the community. She reminds everyone watching that cameras preserve events exactly as they unfold, creating a record that allows the public to judge actions for themselves. In the end, the encounter becomes about more than one disagreement inside a police department. It raises broader questions about professionalism, transparency, and the responsibility that comes with public authority. Whatever conclusions viewers reach, one truth remains undeniable. Every word, every decision, and every action captured on camera contributes to the public's understanding of how power is exercised and how accountability is ultimately earned.
And you're allowed to be the commander-in-chief of this shithole department. Are you kidding me? I hope your officers are better than you. Clearly some of them aren't. Alright, so the chief, Tiny Dick over here, he continues to harass me and is trying to intimidate me while I'm trying to file a FOIA request, and as well as while I was trying to do a complaint. Shame on him. Oh, you're gonna cam back me. That's a public record. That's a public record. He is now trying to record me, it appears, while I am filing a complaint, which is an intimidation attempt, and I believe that's a class, 3 felony? Correct me if I'm wrong, Chief. So why are you treating me this way? Why couldn't you come out and say, hey,
Yes, I would like to.
hey, I heard you have a complaint. No, you didn't say that, and you jumped right on me. An officer could have done something very terrible to me. I already have PTSD, or I could have it worse, and you just come up on people like that. Shame on you. You are not a leader. I'm very disgusted with you, and I hope you learned something from this event. I truly, truly hope you do. I hope you never behave this way again. I am so fucking disgusted with you as a man. Actually, I'm going to ask you, since I have no ledge to use, if you'd step away from there so I can use that ledge instead of coloring on the wall. Can you do so, Chief? Can you lower your little shirt thing for your chest so I can see your name tag? We have a currently blocked name tag.
Then the encounter reaches its defining moment. With remarkable composure, the woman asks the chief a simple but powerful question about the oath he took to serve the public and uphold the Constitution. For a brief moment, the conversation pauses, and the silence itself becomes one of the most memorable parts of the exchange. Rather than engaging with the question, the chief chooses a different approach, taking out his own phone and recording the interaction as the confrontation continues. Meanwhile, the woman remains calm, relying on her understanding of her rights instead of emotion. The dynamic begins to shift as the focus moves away from her actions and toward the conduct of the officials involved. Instead of defending herself, she asks questions that encourage accountability, professionalism, and transparency. As the conversation unfolds, viewers are left to evaluate the responses for themselves. The encounter becomes less about a single complaint and more about the responsibilities that come with public office. It serves as a reminder that true leadership is demonstrated through patience, respect, and a willingness to answer legitimate questions, not simply through the authority a title or badge may carry.
Owe me an apology right now. Are you man enough to apologize for coming at me that way?
Give me your officer complaint.
Are you man enough to apologize and say, I'm sorry, I was
Give
wrong?
me your officer complaint.
No, we can squash it right. Well, that's separate. I'm not dealing with you with that. I have a separate one on you now.
Call and
Listen,
talk to a sergeant inside.
are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize?
Set up an appointment for you to
Yes or no? Do you apologize for your behavior? Come on. I'm giving you a chance to man up and say, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't. As a leader of this department, I shouldn't behave that way, and I expect my guys not to behave that way, but you're not doing it. You can't own up to your mistakes, can you? I'm giving you the opportunity right now, but I'm asking you to step away from there so I can fill it out on a decent service, because there is nowhere to fill out a FOIA form in this life. Thank you. I don't like you trying to intimidate me. I was here for a fucking complaint. I was kind to her. Shame on you.
Yes, Steve.
I ain't going in there. I also don't want you behind me either. I don't like that. Just like how you don't like that. You want someone on your gun side, you don't want them on your six. Thank you. Have a good day.
As the encounter comes to an end, the woman leaves with one final message that extends far beyond the walls of the police department. Remaining calm and composed until the very last moment, she reminds viewers that public trust is built through accountability, transparency, and respect, not through titles, authority, or intimidation. She walks away with her head held high, demonstrating that real courage comes from standing firmly and peacefully behind your principles, even when faced with pressure, whether or not the chief changes his perspective. The interaction leaves viewers with important questions about professionalism, leadership, and the responsibilities that come with public office. More importantly, it reinforces a lasting lesson. Respect cannot be demanded simply because someone holds a position of authority. It must be earned through fairness, integrity, and consistent conduct. Encounters like this highlight why public oversight, lawful transparency, and informed citizens play an important role in a democratic society. When people understand their rights, remain respectful, and document interactions responsibly, they help strengthen accountability and encourage public institutions to uphold the standards they are expected to serve.